Now you said you were in Lafayette Gardens when you heard the gunshots, is that right?
No, I was across the street from Lafayette Gardens.
I'm sorry, showing back to the map of Lafayette Gardens. Where did you go once you came back to Lafayette Gardens? This is the day of Wise's death.
I walked up in front of 456. They have a little park on the side of that building, and I walked into that park.
Where was Wise at that time?
He was under the basketball hoop laid on the floor.
Now, did you learn? Well, what happened? What did you see?
When I walked up, he was already laying on the floor. Popsy and Sambo was on either side of him, taking off his jewelry and going in his pocket. And when I walked up, his eyes was already rolling in the back of his head.
Were you present when an ambulance came?
Correct.
Did you go to the hospital?
Not with the ambulance, but we all jumped in a cabs and went to the hospital.
And ultimately, do you remember how long he was in hospital before he passed?
I mean, his brother came downstairs like almost immediately to tell us he was brain dead.
Which brother was that?
Decky.
Was World still in jail at that time?
I believe so.
Now, on that day or the days following, did you learn who CMB believed was responsible?
Correct.
Who?
A guy named Nino.
Who is Nino?
He is related to Peanut.
Who is Peanut?
He is Ivory Davis.
Did you know Ivory Davis?
Yes.
How did you know him?
His family lived on the 8th floor. I lived on the 10th floor.
Were you around the same age?
Not the same age.
Did you grow up in the same building with him then?
Correct.
And what was the relation between Nino and Peanut?
They were family. I believe that was his cousin, or his nephew.
And who did you learn that from, that Nino was responsible for that, for Wise's death?
It was just word around.
From other CMB members as well?
Correct.
What time of day did this shooting happen?
I believe it's in the afternoon time. I knew that because it was sunny outside.
Did you continue to work in Lafayette Gardens after Wise's death?
Only. After Wise's death, Taz came around the projects and said that World instructed to him to hold it down until he gets home.
This is already in evidence. This is Government Exhibit 19. Who is this?
That's Taz.
Is Taz from Lafayette Gardens?
No.
Where is he from?
Nostrand and Quincy, I believe.
Had you seen him in Lafayette Gardens before Wise's death?
Only a couple of times with Traub.
How did you learn he would be taking over?
He was walking around Lafayette Gardens with Popsy, and they notified me that that was going to be the case.
And what was your reaction to Taz taking over?
I didn't like it.
Why is that?
Because I didn't know Taz.
Was he CMB?
He wasn't a part of anything.
At that time?
At that time.
Did you still decide to bag for him?
Yeah. All I did was bag for him, that's it.
Where did you bag for him?
Mainly on Nostrand and Quincy at his house.
At his house?
Correct.
And were those drugs being sold in Lafayette Gardens?
Correct.
Do you know a person by the name of KJack?
Yes.
Who is that?
He was from 470. He was around my age.
Do you learn what happened to KJack?
Yes.
What happened to him?
He got shot. He got killed in 456 lobby.
And do you remember when that was in relation to when Wise died?
A short time after Wise died.
And were you present on that day?
Yes. I was just talking to him right before he died.
Can you tell the jury what happened on that day?
I was sitting in the back of 415 smoking a blunt, and he rolled up on his bike. We was talking for a minute. And the next thing you know, he rolled over to 456, and that was the end of his life.
Did you see him go into 456?
I didn't see him go into 456, but I know he was headed that way on his bike.
And did you learn who had killed KJack?
Yes. Later on?
Who was that?
Thor.
Your Honor, this might be a natural place to break for a few minutes to go into another area. I can keep going. It's completely up you two.
I'd like to go a little bit longer unless you think it's absolutely essentially.
No, it's up to you.
Let's see if we can go another 15 minutes, if we can. How much more do you have on your direct?
Not much, maybe 20 minutes or so.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Mr. McMillian, directing your attention to October of 1999, did you attend a party on Gates Avenue?
Yes.
Who did you go with?
I went with Griff and Sambo's younger brother.
1 second, Your Honor. I'm sorry, you said you went with Griff?
Yes.
Who is Griff?
Griff was somebody who lived in 325, an older guy.
And Sambo's brother.
Correct?
Were there other members of CMB there at the party?
Correct.
Who was there?
Stack, Sambo, Jimbo, Popsy, eBay. That's it.
What happened at the party?
Just the music was playing. Sambo was playing around throwing cake. I was in another room. All I saw was the guy who got murdered. I saw when he fell. That was it.
Did you know who that person was?
No.
I'm going to just show you Government Exhibit 3001 A, B, G, and K.
Are these not in evidence?
These are not in evidence.
Okay.
Do you want this in evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Which numbers are these?
3001 A, B, G, and K.
No objection from the granton.
No objections. 3001 A, B, and C is what you want now?
No. A, B, G.
And K. I picked out the 4 best ones.
That's good. We don't need to have tons of these things. Okay, we'll have them in evidence.
No objection.
Do you recognize this photo, Mr. McMillian?
Correct.
What is this a photo of?
Where the party was held.
What floor was the party on?
It was in the basement.
Showing Government Exhibit 3001B as in boy, can you tell us what this is?
That was the doorway entrance into where the party was being held.
3001G, can you tell us what this is a photo of?
This is the room I actually was in, where the DJ was, and most of the partygoers were as well.
Where was the DJ set up?
Right where the gray speaker box, right here. I believe that's a speaker box.
You can mark it on the screen. And about how many people were in that basement?
Maybe in just that room alone. Maybe like 50 people. Estimating.
Sorry?
I was estimating.
And at some point you said you saw Sambo do something. What did Sambo do?
Yeah, I saw them all just playing around. Sambo was actually just throwing cake. Playing around.
And I'm going to show you 3001K. Do you recognize this?
I don't recognize that part of the room.
At some point, did you hear gunshots when you were at the party?
Yeah, I believe it was like 1 or 2 shots.
Where were you at the time?
I was like right where he's laying, but more like back here.
Okay, did you see anyone with a gun at that time?
Only the person that's laying on the floor dead.
Do you remember what kind of gun it was?
I believe it was a Tech or a Mac.
And did you learn if anyone took that gun?
Popsy took the gun.
Once you heard those gunshots fired, what did you do?
We all dived on the back where that stage part was. All the way in the back, where I'm pointing.
That's the stage in the back there, you said?
Yeah. We all dived in one pig pile right on top of each other.
Did the party end at that point?
Correct.
Around this time of October of 99, were you still bagging up for Taz?
I was only bagging up for Taz for a couple of months. I don't recollect how long.
Did you have any dispute with Taz at some point?
Yeah, because he used to have a quota for how much he wanted too, but he didn't under the trick vials. So I used to do it with him too.
Did you tell him that you were doing it?
No.
Okay, so you resumed the illusion vials with Taz, is that right?
Yeah.
Did he find out?
Yes. He found out. Him and Thor walked up to me one day on the strip, and he was laughing, playing around, and he just started throwing punches, like playing and laughing, but he was throwing serious punches.
What happened? Were you injured?
Yeah. He broke my rib.
How did he find out that you had those vials?
I don't know to this day.
Now, after you said you had a cracked rib, is that correct?
Right.
Did you continue to work for Taz?
No.
Did you continue to sell in Lafayette Gardens at that time?
No.
What did you do?
I got a job.
What kind of job?
Working security at Rite Aid.
How long did that last for?
Not much long.
Why is that?
I got fired from that.
Why did you do once you got fired?
I just was really doing much of nothing until the time progressed.
And then what?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Time for what?
Progressed, I think.
Yeah, progressed. And then, in 2001, I went out of state with Lenny, Pooba, and Boo.
Why did you go out of state?
Pooba and Lenny just came with me and Boo and asked us to go.
And at that point, we're now hearing you talk about Boo. Where had Boo been up to that point?
He was in prison.
And what year is this approximately that you went out of town?
The end of 2000? The beginning of 2001, I believe.
I'm going to show you I believe these are in evidence, I'm not sure. Government Exhibits 47 and 49?
It's okay.
I don't believe there is an objection, Your Honor.
There's not.
All right, what is this now?
47 and 49.
47 and 49.
47 and 49 in evidence at this time.
Do you recognize this person?
Yes.
Who is that?
Pooba.
Did you know Pooba before you went out of town with him in Schenectady?
Yeah, through Lenny.
And Government Exhibit 49. Who is this person?
That's Lenny.
And how did you know him?
We sold drugs together from 1995 to 1999.
As part of CMB?
Correct.
Why did you go to Schenectady?
I believe that Pooba and Lenny was having problems with somebody up there, and they just really brought to us Showface.
Us, meaning you and Boo?
Me and Boo, yes. Correct.
Was there drug selling going on there as well?
Correct.
Did there come a time that Well, how long were you in Schenectady for?
Not long. Just a few months. Short months.
Why did you leave?
I wasn't making no real money there.
And where did you come back to? Did you come back to Brooklyn?
Yes.
So what did you start doing there?
I mean, I was just doing a bunch of nothing.
At some point, did you have a problem with Pooba?
Correct.
Can you tell the jury about that?
I used to have an apartment on Utica and Dean, so Pooba used to pay me $100 sometimes to take his girlfriends there to have sex with them, so...
Okay.
But one day, I was in my apartment and Jimbo had asked me to hold this this gun for him, and I had it in that apartment. One day, Lenny came to my apartment and he came upstairs, and he wanted me to take him to the pawn shop and use my ID to pawn this ring he had. It was an engagement ring for Pooba's fiancée at that time.
So what happened?
I told him I wasn't going to do it, because I knew he stole the ring, but I showed him that tech that I had at my house.
You showed it to both.
No, I just showed it to Lenny. I showed Lenny it. And a couple of days later, Pooba came to me wanting to use the apartment again. So he gave me $100 and I gave him the key. And then I didn't. That was on a Friday. I didn't return back to my apartment until that Sunday. But I seen him on Saturday. I seen him on Sunday, actually. He came to give me the key back and asked me to drive him uptown.
Who is he?
Pooba.
So this is just to clarify. So Pooba asked you to have access to your apartment, right?
Right.
He gave you $100?
Correct?
The Tech 9 was kept in that apartment?
Correct?
Where did you get that gun from?
Jimbo asked me to hold it for him.
So when you saw Pooba again, what happened?
He asked me to drive him uptown, and I did, because I had the driver's license, so I drove him up there. And I didn't know at that time, but now I know that he sold that gun when I took him uptown.
How did you find that out?
When I came back to Brooklyn, I got out of the car with Pooba. He jumped in his car. He gave me $60. He jumped in his car and left. I walked through the same basketball court where Wise was, died at, and I saw Popsy. Popsy asked me, did I have that gun in my house? I told him, yeah, He said, "Go to your house and check it because I think Pooh-Bah took it."
Did you do so?
Correct.
Was their gun there?
No.
So then what happened?
Then it was just like a couple of days of me saying, I know Pooh-Bah took it. But one night I was selling weed for Jimbo in Lafayette Gardens, and that's when Pooh-Bah came here one night.
What did he say?
He just came up walking and talking about how, why am I telling these dudes that he took the gun when he didn't? And I just told him, I know you took it.
Did you ever talk to Damian Hardy about Pooh-Bah stealing that gun?
Yes. One day I was walking down Bedford Avenue and I saw Damian Hardy in the Range Rover, and I got in the Range Rover, and that's when we talked about it.
Why did you tell him about it?
Because I was just notifying him that I wanted to shoot Lenny and Pooh-Bah.
Why did you want to shoot Lenny?
Because he was the one that told Pooh-Bah about the gun in my house.
Is there any relationship between Lenny and Damian Hardy?
They were said to be cousins.
What was World's response?
He just said that he would have wanted me to ask him first before I shot Lenny.
Why is that?
I don't know. He just said it.
What was your response to him asking you to ask him to? Before you shot Lenny, is that what it is? Sorry?
Right. But there was really not much of a response on my part.
Did you agree to inform him before you intended to shoot Lenny?
No, I took my attention off Lenny, because really, I knew that they were family, so I didn't really want to, step on that. My focus was just on Pooh-Bah.
How would you describe your relationship with World at that time or throughout the time that you were involved?
It was a boss/worker relationship.
Were you ever friends?
I wouldn't say that.
Now, after this conversation with World, did you end up seeing Pooh-Bah?